Don't hit my computer. Oh my God, it, we're not doing that. Dude, I'm so nervous. This will have the same effect if I just go like this.
I think so.
I'm Steve with the Shooting Edge. Today we are looking at the Troy P.A.R. Okay, in Canada, what do you want? As a gun owner, you want a non-restricted AR-15. It's fast, affordable, reliable, with customizable parts, right? Troy has brought us something totally different. They have introduced what they call the P.A.R, the Pump Action Rifle. It actually has a pump. A pump for a handguard. So that means there is no gas system. This is a manual action. Pretty cool, and it's non-restricted. So essentially this is a pump action AR style rifle. It weighs in at about 8.5 pounds. It comes with AR style magazines that of course are pinned at 5. Our safety is a thumb throw, virtually identical to what you would find on an AR-15. It has what feels like a standard mil-spec trigger with about 6 pounds-ish of pull. Our barrel length is 16 inches, topped off here with a Troy medieval muzzle brake. We have a 4-position telescoping stock. It is a 4-position Troy lightweight battle axe stock. It's the CQB stock. It is plastic. It doesn't feel overly expensive, but it does have a cool feature. Let me show you. I've actually preloaded it. It does not come with any of this. Oh my God, it's stuck. So you can put whatever you want back there. Actually, I think I left more in there. Oh, that's my knife. Oh. I was looking for that barrel. Oh, hey, cool.
May the force be with you.
Let's do this.
Watch for enemy fighters.
Anyway. So I right now have personally held the 5.56 and the 308 version of this rifle, but I have been made aware through Troy's website that they make a whole wide variety of other calibers. What's available to you in your region? I'm not sure. The AR-15 is one of the most popular hunting rifles ever built because the technology simply works well. However, the gun looks super scary and dangerous, so the Canadian government has said no to hunting with it. Can't take the popular girl to prom? Maybe her sister will go with you. It's a workaround. It's another option, is all I'm saying. Don't get me wrong, this is not a variant of an AR-15. The upper and lower are not swappable with an AR-15. This is indeed a brand new rifle on its own. So for those wondering, the actual AR replacement parts include our trigger group is interchangeable with any standard AR trigger, which you might want since this is 6 pounds of grimy, unattractive pull. Next is our bolt carrier. Bolt carrier is the same, except instead of a gas key, it has an operating rod that pushes it back and forth with the pump. The barrel is the same as a standard AR barrel, except the gas port doesn't exist because obviously you don't need it with this guy. Now, stock, magazine, and pistol grip are all AR and all interchangeable. Now, having shot many AR-15 rifles, I found this pleasantly familiar. The safety selector is where you would find it on AR-15 as well as your magazine release. However, there is no forward assist, there is no bolt catch, and there is no charging handle. That doesn't have that either. So here are the pros, things I liked about the rifle. It has an incredibly smooth action. Now the pump does take some getting used to. I admit there was a few times where I pulled the trigger and then I pulled it again expecting it to go bang, forgetting that I had to pump it. But I'll say this, I can get off rounds much faster than I could with my bolt action. And it was easier to stay on target because I could keep both hands on the rifle as I shot. So My support hand never lost grip. Another pro was reliability. We had no extraction issues. Now, I read online that you're not supposed to use steel case ammo with this. It's actually in the instruction manual because it won't extract it properly. Now, they did flute the chamber to help avoid that, but I mean, we threw all sorts of cheap stuff in this and it fed all of it, extracted all of it. I had no problems whatsoever. Oh, here's a big con. This is the biggest of the bunch. Magazine capacity. Because these are standard AR-15 magazines, they are pinned at 5 rounds. That's right, even though this is a manual action and legally you could put in a drum mag, this is pinned at 5. Had this been a different proprietary magazine, this would be completely full. Here is another con. Your action release for your pump is under your trigger guard. So you have to push it in further than you think. A lot like that first girlfriend you had, further than you think in order to engage your pump. If you don't, if you just push it really quickly, it'll still stay locked up. So.
What was that you said?
What's what?
What?
No, pump, right here. So another issue we ran into when we first pulled this guy out of the box was feeding issues. Now we were expecting extraction issues, but we learned very quickly that if we seated the magazine too deep, like if I put it in and slapped it, it didn't feed it properly. Like it would almost send it up at a weird angle instead of straight forward into the chamber. So we learned to play gently with this guy and solve the problem quickly. This rifle fits many different roles: camping, hunting, and target practice. It's well built and will no doubt put a smile on your face at a price point that doesn't hurt your wallet too badly. You will no doubt have a lot of haters telling you you may as well have bought a bolt action rifle. But you know what? You like ARs, you can shoot them well, and this is pretty darn close to an AR. So haters gonna hate, hugs not drugs. See ya. Verdict, sorry, the actual verdict. I give this 7.5 out of 10 Stormin' Normans. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. Later. I'm seducing the audience. It's a thing.
Oh.
I read about it. You have to draw them in. Ryan Reynolds does it. You draw them in, and then they like you.
So you're Ryan Reynolds now.
Is that creepy? What's that guy from Lonely Island?